How about now? Lisa Parcell.
There, hopefully you hear me, huh?
Join the live stream instead of blowing my phone up. Can you hear us, guys? We good now? Nancy, can you hear me now? What's going on, Kathy Lee? I see everybody in there. Just a few technical difficulties. We're going to work that shit out and move on with the day. But that's what's up. You guys can hear us. But anyways, guys, I almost slept right through this shit. I almost slept through it again. No audio. Okay, audio now. What's up, Richard? Bigfoot Mama's in the house. Southern Grits. We got people from all over the world.
What's going on, Nelson?
What's up, Mom? You see powerful duos in the house. I'm scrolling like I'm watching a movie. What it do? Thanks, Alan. All right, guys. We're going to drag it out for a couple minutes. Let everybody get caught up. I posted everything up like late, very late, like 10 minutes before the live stream, but it's all good, guys. You know what time we get it started. If I say 7:30, make it 9:30. We'll be all right. Real Clough Mama's in the house. What did he say? Where that baby?
He's with his grandma.
Yeah, his grandma wanted him bad tonight.
You just broken up from work for Christmas, huh? I hear you, man. Shit. That's what's up, though. You get a week off for Christmas? Man, I got work the day before and the day after. I'm getting no breaks, really. I'm getting no breaks. We'll get into the videos, guys, from this past week. That was a crazy-ass video. We're going to get into it, though. Another Bigfoot in the hole, guys. Another one. That shit scared the shit out of me. I ain't going to lie. I see Frogman's in the house. We're finally growing to 38. Everybody don't forget to hit that like button while we're sitting here wasting time. Getting everybody a minute to get in here. Thanks, Neil. That means a lot, man. Just catching up on you guys' comments. Why she keep calling? Matter of fact, let's find out why Lisa Parcell keeps calling and she's not on our live stream. She gonna hang up.
She got stage fright.
Yeah, she did. Sorry, Lisa. But you should be watching us and not calling us.
I think I just seen her up in the top.
I did. She on here.
Yeah, she's right there. Hi, Jeff from Boston.
You just called him. And you're still calling me. I'm awake, man. We on here. Did you look at the picture? Look like a baby I posted. Southern Grits, I think so. You talking about the pictures on Facebook? Are you doing Friday Night Live Christmas Eve? Yeah, I think I can. I think it's going to happen. I don't see why not. Everybody be home enjoying the holidays. I think we can spend Christmas Eve together. That'd be cool. Now we got Nancy. Come on, Nancy. Hey, man. I think you guys are doing it for shout-outs. I'm catching on to you now. Yeah, I had to clean my pants when I came through. You talk about the video, Randy? Hey, man, I think I had to watch mine 3 or 4 times after I got out of them woods. That shit was intense. Intense ain't the word for it. I see you, Nancy. She gonna be on there laughing. You gonna call me next? That's what's up. It's all fun and games, guys. It's cool. We're up to 48. Okay, Lisa, I'm shutting my phone off. That'd be great. Christmas Eve, Friday Night Live with Jeff. Right, Frog Man? I'll definitely be on there with you guys. We're going to spend Christmas Eve together on Friday Night Live. That would be the 24th. That's cool. Now, my phone shut off. Ain't nobody calling. You should have called me and woke me up like an hour ago, man. I was out. I'm still trying to wake up.
I tried calling you multiple times. That's what we
Bigfoot
were.
Trade. I see you, Lisa. Paradox is hitting on my mom. Ah, shit.
There we go.
There goes my mom. You're in for Christmas Eve. That's what's up. Gonna have to come out and hit some Christmas Eve woods with us. You enjoy your videos. Thanks, Pat. My reaction. Hey, when you're out there, man, it gets scary. It gets intense. Especially when you're walking out there minding your own business. The next thing you know, you got some rock tapping on the damn rock that you're passing. That shit was scary, man. Hey, Lisa, man, you're going for a record. I'm calling my phone. You didn't want to talk to me anyway? Okay, Mom, I see you. You started earlier than I advertised. Not then. I had to edit it. I changed it. I was still sleeping when I set everything up. I woke up, sat down, and started typing shit and didn't even know what the hell I was typing. Gene texted me and said, "Why we got 90 minutes left?" I went back and checked it out, and then I fixed it. You think it's time to gather the boys and girls up and do a camp overnight? Shit, not hell no. Man, it's like 10 degrees outside. I ain't doing no damn. It's weird, man, because like yesterday it was in the 50s and then it gets in the 20s the next day. Wonder why everybody's sick.
Hold on. Now that I'm thinking, right, wasn't there a milestone for you and Kyle to do it overnight in Sheila's world?
Yeah, we ain't at 30,000 yet.
Is that what was the milestone? Was it
30,000?
I don't think it was 30, guys.
You go back.
Somebody go back and look. I don't think it was 30.
Once we get to 30,000 subscribers, we're going to spend a night in Sheila's world.
I don't think that was the milestone.
And it don't matter if it's Christmas Day. We're going to go do it.
You and Kyle.
And you.
No, you and Kyle was in that deal.
And you was
guys,
there.
Go back to
Somebody
Sheila's
got to be home with the baby, so I can't go.
Somebody go back to Sheila's world and see what the milestone that was set.
Not only sleep in Sheila's world, but we got to sleep in the boat where Bigfoot tried to sink our fucking boat into the water. Me and Kyle.
The baby's doing good, Kathy.
That's the day Kyle believed in Bigfoot. When they tried to sink our boat.
Mm-hmm.
He was
like, "Get the F in the boat."
And he started running with the rope, pulling me up the creek in the boat. He lost it. 8K. I need more than 8K, I think, to get to 30. I don't know. They've been climbing pretty steady lately. That's what's up. Will Sheila be cool with that? Yeah, she was there when we made the deal that once we make 30,000 subscribers, we're gonna get out there and spend the night on the creek with the where they try to sink the boat.
Snoopy said it looks like Junior forgot to wash it.
Yeah.
He's fresh from work.
I got all the facial hair going too, and it's not mixing well. I literally just took my work shirt off when I got here.
That place is intense. Sheila's world is very intense. Them Bigfoot don't care. They're like right in the bushes.
Everybody's saying it was 20K that you had to get to.
No, don't even try.
I don't think it was.
It was 30.
No.
It was without a doubt 30 because I've been watching it, and that was a couple years ago, and we're still waiting to get there.
I don't even know what video that was.
So you guys got to start sharing, making everybody hit that subscribe button. Once we get to 30, we're going to be there.
I want to see him do it personally.
I wouldn't mind doing it. That's a crazy spot. Not to mention the ghost. Remember the little girl talking about Jonas is coming?
That's why you guys are on your own.
20K, okay. No, I said 30K.
No, I think it was like 18K or something.
Yeah. Matter of fact, the next video, guys, I'm going to take a clip of what I said, and it'll be inserted in the next video. I need to grow. Oh, he needs to grow out a
I'm
beard.
trying, man. It's getting there. It's like a little rough.
He just now hit puberty. He's still working on it.
Here we go.
I'm still waiting to hit 14, right? I'm still waiting to hit 15. I think I hit 14 already. I ain't for sure. Where am I at? No, 13.5. You're right. I ain't even at 14. We ain't even halfway yet. Shit, I ain't got to worry about it no time soon. Kyle's a young Fred. I definitely will, real Clef. I got you. I definitely will. But anyways, I wasted enough time, guys. What do you think about that video, man? That shit's crazy. That video is nuts. I was like all week, something just kept telling me, check out that cave. Something going on in the cave. Even though there was hunting going on, I was like, fuck it, let's just check it out, man. I went out there, and as I was going out, I was thinking there's about the big ass rock mountain climb I had to climb down to get to the cave. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna cut in and go up and around that and come up to it, so I ain't got to worry about that rock pile that I got to climb down in. Lisa, I'm coming to haunt you, man. You call me one more time, I'm gonna haunt you. I swear, I'm gonna send my ghost after you.
You might want to mute it because that vibration's probably sounding like sound through the mic.
Probably. That part, she read. That was wild. Yeah, man, that was one big footprint. Snoop. That everything about that trip just freaked me out because I was just walking and telling you this story about the UFO me and Holly seen out in Kecksburg, and then next thing I know, there's rock tapping on this rock that I'm walking past, and it's like it waited till I got 10 feet from where it was at, and then it started tapping on the rock. My whole body locked up. I froze, man. Just like the last time it got Bigfoot in the hole, I froze. I couldn't move. Then the only way that I could get out was like walk past it because I had a rock to my right, and the rock that it was knocking on, did I get zapped? I don't think so. I was just scared. I was scared shitless, man, because it was letting me know that it was there. Way before I even got there, it's letting me know, hey, hold on, here I am. I was thinking it was the female because when we found the maze, that exact same thing. She did the exact same thing when we found her in the maze. They're gonna try to slide out slick. You see them?
No.
They do this every Friday Night Live. They'll say they're 2 minutes. All right, you ready? Let's get it. And then they slide out while in the middle of a story, and like I don't even realize it.
They're out talking to
Hour later,
guys.
I turn around and ask them a question. They gone. I'm looking like a fool. Shit.
No, we gotta get over.
It's
because it's always late. They got a long drive home still.
They got the baby at K-Ann's mom's, I think they said.
No, it's with my mom.
Shit.
My mom wanted
He's not
to
an
see.
it.
Hey man, Tara sent me a number to that attorney.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah. I know she got Jack Connor's number.
Yeah. I'll talk to her whenever I get in.
I need the attorney before next month.
I got you.
Peace out, Girl Scout.
I'll see everybody later. Much love to everybody.
Guys.
Sorry we was only here for like 20 minutes because somebody decided to start even later than usual.
They are slide right. They slide right out the back door without leaving it.
I got like a 45-minute, 50-minute drive home, man.
All right, I love you. Goodbye.
I love you too, man. Call me. I love you, Dad.
Love you too. Go to watch that video.
You need a new cup of coffee or anything before we go?
Yeah, man. Dump this out and pour me another one. I got my bitches trained. Got you making me coffee. I'm sorry, guys. I got sidetracked. They rolled out on me. And yeah, if you guys heard, I need an attorney. Remember back in September, Jeff's birthday party? Well, I came home yesterday, checked the mail, and there it was, man. That shit hit me hit me again. It hit me, man. They sent me the letter for it. I got to go to preliminary hearing next month in January. So what kind of pissed me off, because while I'm on it, I'll tell you guys real quick. They going to send me a letter 1 week from Christmas talking about I got a preliminary hearing for this DUI. It's like, oh my God. How am I going to do Christmas, get attorney? It's like, here we go. But hey, man, it was worth it. It was for my kid's 21st birthday. I'll do it again if I had to. So it is what it is. I'll work it out. What I do, Real Clock Mama. I just told you guys, Real Clock Mama, you got to take their quota. They got to get their quota, I guess, but they can get their quota on somebody else. That's just going to be expensive. But I guess at the end of the day, it's my fault. Yeah, it is a big ticket, man. It is a big ticket. I was a fool that night, but I was highly intoxicated. For those who got to watch that video, hope you guys didn't judge. But it was my son's 21st birthday. I took him to the club to experience his first time, his first experience in the club. On the way home, man. Get a public defender, a public pretender. I'm not going to do that. I might as well just go to the courthouse, hey, to the jail, county jail, and just say, hey, man, let's skip the trial and just put me in jail, because that's what I'm doing. I can't do that, man. I like my freedom too much. I'll get an attorney. I'll fight that shit. We'll be all right, guys. We'll be all right. It just sucks that week before Christmas, you're going to send me some papers. You waited 4 months to drop me the papers on the DUI. That's it. You heard Jeff out there blowing the horn? So that's my Christmas present. I gotta go to court. That's cool there. I'm down harping on it. Jeff just reminded me because I gotta get an attorney. I'm already guilty of it. It is what it is, Gene. It was worth it, man. I swear, I'll do it again. And any man out there that will definitely do it 10 times over for their kid. It's gonna be an expensive one. Don't open them till January. I hear you, man. I hear you. But I gotta get an attorney now because the hearing is like the middle of next month. So I'm gonna have to start working on it now to have it ready, and then have like a case build up, something. I gotta do something. Like I said, I'm done talking about that shit. That I'm gonna quit worrying about it. It'll work itself out. Always does. Oh yeah, the community service. Be out there on the side of the highway in a Bigfoot costume. That'd be interesting. Did I say what the pink ribbons are for? I have no idea what they was down there for. They wasn't there before that, and I seen them. But that video. It was freaky, man. I watched that clip 1,000 times. The voices, I've heard the whispers. There's so much going on in that video that it blew my mind, man. I watched it over and over again, rewinding it, playing it on 25% speed. There's a lot going on. There's a lot that happened just in that matter of 4 minutes, 5 minutes of standing there. I don't know how I stood there that long, to be honest with you. When I first heard the rock tapping on that rock, I wanted to run then. The first time it did is like I wanted to just haul ass out of there. But the way that I had to go with the rock on both sides of me, I had to pass it. I had to go out around and face the hole. So once I got up in front of the hole and faced it, I was stuck there. I was trying to like look in. At one point, I thought I seen eyes shine glaring out. It was like terrifying. terrifying as shit. But before I left it, I was trying to get it to make a sound. I was trying to get it to say something. I knew it was in there. I could hear it like scooting back. Like at one point, I could hear the dirt like sliding, like it was trying to back deeper into the hole, whatever. It got intense. And then when I told it to make a sound, that's when it threw the rock out. Like, nah, this is the only sound you're getting. Back up. You're getting too close. 120 days of picking up garbage along the highway. Hey, I would do that. It'd be worth it. I just ain't trying to go to jail over the shit. Lose my job. I got Cookie here. I got a lot of things working. You know what I mean? Then to have that just knock me down in that little cave. Well, I seen a lot of the comments, Gene, on that video. And if you notice, after I left that hole and walked around that rock and turned around and faced that rock again, there's that hole underneath of that rock is hollowed out. There's one gigantic room under there. It's a very big room underneath there. But I'm not going in there until I got somebody with me at all. That hole is bigger than you think, guys. It may look big from where I was standing and looking in there, but underneath that rock that the rock tapping was coming from, it's massive under there. It's a large room under there. But I'm not I'm not doing that by myself. I'm not going to jail over this DUI. I hope not. That's like my greatest fear, because I'm here by myself with Cookie. I can't be in jail taking care of Cookie and shit. I don't mind jail, but not with, you know what I'm saying. I'll be all right then. What was going on with the audio going up and down? I have no idea, because that's the first time I used. Man, I just got a brand new iPhone X. Never used, never filmed with it, never anything. And I took it out, wanted to try that. And that's what the noise was coming from. That brand new camera, never used. It's like I got this perfect video going on, all this interaction going on. I get home, I sit here, and half the videos just ate up. I don't know what it was, what it's from. Jeff claimed he fixed it while he was here. He said it was playing at one speed or so. I don't know. I can't explain for it, but that shit pissed me off. That was a great video, and it just got tore up by that sound. I don't know what the sound was. And when it's in my editing software, every time that sound kicked in, it's like Morse code. It was like 1 dot, then 2 dots, 3 dots. It was like Morse code going across there on the damn audio chart. It was weird. That whole experience was weird. The shadow will look after Cook. Nah, I'll be all right, man. They gave you a good reason to have that new camera. For everybody that thinks that they migrate, man, they're still here. It's dead of the winter. They're still here. When I seen that rock come up over the top of that, it came up high out that hole and arched and landed like a foot in front of me, like 4 or 5 inches from the wall. You could see it come out and land right on video. That blew my mind. My heart went straight to my ass when I seen that rock. I didn't see it land. I seen it coming out of the hole. That's what caught my attention first. I seen it come up over a branch and come out of the hole and then land, and like, oh shit, he threw a rock at me. It blew my mind. I wasn't expecting it. I was trying to get him to make a noise, to say something before I left. That was my intention. I was trying to get him to just like tell me to back up or growl or something, do something. I didn't want to just stand there for nothing and just hear rock clacking. I wanted to do something, and it wasn't. It really wasn't trying to. Then finally, it just threw that rock. Cookie's good. She's sitting here being a pain in the butt, huh, puppies? And then as I was like running out of there, I remember, where is that? I got a timestamp here somewhere. Yeah, I do. I wrote it down, man. Oh yeah, at 21:05, when I said I tried to get away, as soon as I said I gotta get away, and like a whisper said, "Why is that?" That was spooky. It was talking to me the whole way through there. Go up there and throw a quarter stick of dynamite back in the hole. I know if I go back up there, them sticks are gonna be pulled out of there. It's gonna do the same thing that it did at the maze. We found it that one time we caught it slipping in the maze, and it never let us catch us. It didn't mess up a second time. It messed up that first time, but it never gave me the second time. That was a good video, man. That was a great. That was an experience. I was already all the way back home, sitting here, and adrenaline was just still pumping through my body. I was amped. I was terrified, excited. There were so many different feelings running through me going through that little area. It was intense. Maybe they're trying to make it to 4. Don't want to get them. Don't want to kill them. Just video them. Right? You see, when I found that other hole, I went up to it. I said, "Hey, man, it's me, the Bigfoot researcher. I got a warrant for your picture." I was just scared, trying to humor myself beside it, and I was panicking, man. I was having panic attacks. I felt like they was chasing me out of there, and they really wasn't. I felt like I had 6 of them just chasing me. I couldn't catch my breath. I just had to sit down and just chill out for a minute, man. Trying to talk myself down. It got intense up here for being by myself. I think that's why she was in the maze, because she did have a newborn baby. I got pictures of the little 4-foot dude, the newborn baby, and the massive female. And I think that's who I ran into again, was that female down on the other side, because she left the maze. She was in there maybe 2 years. We had interactions with her, and then it just stopped. She smashed the whole front of that maze down, all the barricades she smashed down, and she straight abandoned that spot. She never came back to it. And now this is the same actions that same female Bigfoot made at the maze. That's where I believe it's her, which is cool. She definitely let me know that she was there long before I even got there, like 20, 30 feet before I got there. Nah, not yet. I didn't go see him. I haven't had a chance, Mom. I'm in peak at work. It's killing me. I'm working 10, 12 hours every night and sleeping all day. I almost missed Friday Night Live, but this is the last week of peak, so I should be all right, man. These last 2 days was like a nightmare, man. It's been the hardest 2 days ever. I swear, it's a week before Christmas. We're Santa's helpers at FedEx, shipping everybody's presents, and we're making record-breaking numbers every day. This shit's breaking my back. Well, when you have a 2-year-old, they're wild and hard to keep quiet, right? Go see him, then bring him over to see me. I thought Kenny was bringing him over to see you. You like my new ride? I do too, man. Thanks. I love that thing. It runs so good up in the mountains. It climbs the mountains like it ain't nothing, and it's so smooth. The terrain, I love that Jeep. We'll figure something out, Mom. We'll get him out there. Definitely. My apologies for this week, guys. I swear I'm still trying to wake up. I can't even talk. I didn't want to miss this week because of that video. I wanted to talk about this week's trip out there, man. That shit was nuts. The whole experience was just intense. I wish I had somebody there with me, because even though I knew it was there, I seen a lot of you guys' comments. You had a Bigfoot in the hole. You know he's in there. Why the hell you run away? Because he warned me. That's why. That warning, you gotta have respect for these things, because if you don't, I think that's how a lot of people come up missing. For the most part, they didn't take the warnings and they just sat there and kept pushing the envelope. And then the next thing you know, Bigfoot cashed that check. And I wasn't trying to have that, especially out there by myself with nothing, no weapons, no nothing, no mace, no nothing. I'm just standing there holding the camera, looking at it. You know what I mean? When it warns me, I respect that, and I get it back away from it. You thought that was my ride that hit the pumps at sheets the other night? No, man, not at all. They will 411 me. I ain't trying to be on the 411. That's what I'm saying. I respect their warnings, and I've been doing it for so long. I know what to look for when it comes to the warnings. If you get too close, they will let you know that you're too close and you need to back up. If you don't respect that warning and not back up, I've never really made it that far because I respect them. But I feel like even Todd Standing, he pushed the issues a couple of times. He had a bad outcome with it. Everybody I've ever known that pressed the issue with him, you're going to have a bad outcome, and they will stop you. They will throw shit at you. They will put you down. I'm not trying to be that one. So I'm going to respect their warnings. When they throw that rock and say, hey, back up, you're too much, that bluff charge is a heart stopper too. I've only been like bluff charged once. And that was intense. Me and my ex was walking out a bike trail, heading out to the waterfall, and that encounter happened. We was looking up on the mountainside, expecting it to be up there, and it was down below us, down toward the riverside, growling. We stopped, turned around, and they come right up in between us, up over the other side. That blew my mind. It didn't touch us. It could have just opened its arm and swept us both up and took it. It didn't do that. It just tried to scare us to make us run away. It was growling and grunting as it was coming at us. Man, I thought we was dead. It had me. There were so many different chances it had to take me, and it didn't. They're fascinating creatures, and that's what makes me want to find out more about them, to learn more about them. They think they take. You know what I mean? They know there's every action, there's a reaction, and they know that. And there's something else, man. They're fascinating. If you guys are following what I'm saying, I know I'm rambling, but I'm just thinking out loud pretty much. That's when you're out running at me. I've had a few different encounters with them close up, and it's heart pounding, man. It's heart pounding. I haven't had an interaction like that in a while. You live in Colorado Springs. That's what's up. That's a beautiful spot. Colorado is going to be my retirement spot. That's one of the most beautiful places I've ever been. I love Colorado. Bring somebody with you and y'all rush the cave. No, I think I'm going to have a couple people like standing back, and I'm just going to try to walk up in there and see what I can do. See how far it'll let me do. If I can get it to make a noise, if I can get it to say something. Am I still taking food up there? Yeah, I got some peanut. I just recently got a couple jars of peanut butter. I'm going to get up there to them. I'm going to leave it in the same spot as last time. They seem to be used to that spot for some reason. My last bunch of videos are great. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. I definitely appreciate that. It killed me, man. I swear, I was so excited to get back here and watch that footage after that happened. And to hear this loud ass, it just cut my whole voice off. And just, I don't know what that was, where it came from. I hope I got that issue fixed to where it don't happen anymore. And it was just weird how, like, on some of the shit that I was saying, I started praying like, God watch over me. As soon as I said the word God, it blocked the word God out and then left me say the rest of the stuff. Just little things that it would do. It would block out some of the things that I was saying, like almost like it was intentional. But I cut out so much of the video because of that. And there was so much I had to leave in because the video wouldn't make sense if I cut it out. So it is what it is, guys. I tried to clean that video up as best as I could, but I had to post it because of what happened to me out there. So it is what it is, guys. I tried, man. I tried. I was so heartbroken when that video had that shit all through it. It was a great video, and then that's gonna mess it up. That's just my luck, man. Thanks, Kathy. You like Washington much better. Washington's a good place too for squatching. Pennsylvania is one of the best places for Bigfoot. I promise you that. It's one of the oldest states that we have, and it's got so much history here. The things that you experience in these forests is unbelievable. Unbelievable, man. Just in this last month, the things that I've experienced, people don't experience in a lifetime. The bar energy, who sees shit like that? And that's the second time we got to experience something crazy like that. The paranormal, the voices. I mean, I've been out there at at the cave, and I've heard so many deep demonic voices out there. The whispers, it's just mind blowing, man. It's mind blowing. Some of the things that you experience out there. I appreciate that, Lee, man. That means a lot. Merry Christmas, Kim. Merry Christmas. I'm trying to cancel Christmas this year. The kids ain't gonna let me, but I gotta cancel it. I gotta get a attorney. It sucks. You know what? I had some. Where they put them? I hope they put them back. Oh, I see them. Watch out for those fairies. I'm going to take another trip back down there. I want down to Jamalsville. Where I was going last week. I swear I had full intentions of going to Forbes National Forest and over to Jamalsville to do some research out that way. But all week it was like this thought was overriding that. Like, check out that cave. Something's going on at the cave. You ain't been there in a while. Hunting's going on. Check out the cave. It's like the more I try to think about Forbes, the cave would intervene. It's like this force was taking me to that cave. No matter how bad I wanted to go to Forbes National Forest, there was something leading me to that cave. So I just said, you know what? Let's just check the cave out. I'm not going to sleep until I check this cave out. Something's making me check this cave out. So I went to check the cave out, and that shit happened. That was amazing, man. That shit was just amazing. In the woods, and I had one whistle and came in the name of Jesus and went about my business. Ain't that weird how that happens, me Ryder? You bring God into it, just like things change. And I did it too many times for it to be a coincidence. Will you be on next Friday? Yeah, we're going to do Christmas Eve together. Jay Carver, 110. I got an attorney in mind, Gene. I don't know how much it's going to cost. Probably later on in life, throughout this journey, I'll keep you guys posted of what happens, and we'll just take it day by day with it. If I end up in jail, I end up in jail. It is what it is. You know what I mean? I will do it again. I would do it again to be able to experience my son's 21st birthday with him. You know what I mean? His first time in the club. That was an experience. We'll remember that forever. We'll both remember to have that memory forever. And it was 10 times worth it. So whatever I have to go through or whatever I have to do to get over this, I'm going to get it done. No matter Christmas, New Year's, or what. But yeah, I'll be here for next Friday night live. We're going to do Christmas Eve together, guys, for sure. It was good too that you left. It shows that you respect them. For the most part, I think they know that. And I definitely will respect them, because if you don't, they will get the respect. They will take the respect. You got to give it to them. Say, well, your car insurance. You mean go up? That's part of life, man. How many times have you been back to the club since then? Once. Actually, no, we haven't been back at all. I've been there twice. I've been there with me, no, 3 times total. But that's neither here nor there. I might be locked up with smaller. Nah, I don't know what's gonna happen. We'll take it as it comes. Don't lie to what? Oh, how many times I've been to the club? All right, don't lie. 3 times. I've been there with the managers meeting. I've been there one trip after that. The managers meeting, one trip after that, and then my son's 21st birthday. So no, I haven't been back there since I got pulled over. I can't afford another one. Hey, all over the PA, you see signs DUI, you can't afford it. I believe him. I believe him. I'm gonna start saving now, man. I'm getting ready for it. I'm gonna quit talking about it because it's just jinxing me and bringing me down. So I don't even want to. I got till next month to worry about that shit. It's all good. But anyways, where is the club? It's in Pittsburgh. It's a it's not even it's let's just drop it. Let's just drop it. You gotta be stuttering and shit. Like I'm already in court, man. I can't be saying too much on here because I got a preliminary hearing next month. You know what I mean? I ain't even got an attorney yet to fight it. So I gotta be careful. Like Gene said, I'm already guilty. You gotta go, guys. Merry Christmas. All right, Lillian. Have a good one. I'll see you guys next Christmas Eve for sure. Greensburg, huh? Hey, Mom, chill out. No one will ask you anything, is it? Tell you experience. Start a GoFundMe. Later on in life, I'm going to start posting the PayPal link. I really don't want to do that because it's my issue and my problem, and I went out messed up and did this stupid shit myself. But at the same time, I'm probably going to need some help getting out of trouble with the attorney fees and everything else, court costs and fines and whatever. I'm going to need some help. So I probably will set up like a little PayPal thing going on. Help just stay out of jail. I don't want to, but if it worst come to worst, I will. They're going to show a video you standing outside the car pit. No, they probably will. They got the clip. Actually, that was a crazy night, man. I'll never forget it. Like I said, that was experience we'll both remember. From Jeff, I looking over and Jeff puking in my hat on the passenger side while we're going out the interstate. State police behind me. He throws his hat full of puke out the window, and then he looks out the window and starts puking I don't know if he thought the window was down, but Jeff just started puking right, and the wind just, it was down. Actually, the window was down, and he thought he was throwing out, but the wind was blowing it in the back seat on the Fred. Now that I remember it, I was tore up. I don't know how I remember anything, actually, because it was a wild night. I gotta quit talking about it. We'll talk about it after the court hearing's over with. Jeff, you can look at it positive. If you go to jail, you can meet a lot of new friends. Right, Moon Rider? You're right. We'll be all right though, man. Gotta get the kids to bed. All right, Real Clef. You have a good night, man. Stay tuned for this. Definitely stay tuned for this next crazy ass adventure, because I got something planned. I'm going to be checking something out. You definitely want to stay tuned for what's coming next. I got a plan this week. So, Jeff, what is going on with your female friend? I ain't gonna really talk about that. Let's just say that I'm back out into the I'm trying to get back out into the dating world, guys. It's just, I'm just dating. It ain't no like one person. I'm not settling down with anything. I'm just, let's say I'm shopping. I'm shopping for a new friend. Let's put it that way. How is Annette? Where is Annette? I haven't heard from her in a while. She usually waking me up, calling me and, hey, you going to do Friday Night Live? Where you at? I don't know. I don't know if I made her mad, if something's wrong with her. What's going on? She's something. But if anybody hears from her, let me know. I'm gonna reach out to her in the morning, see what's going on. It's been like a week or two since I've heard from her. Hope everything's all right with her. It's rutting season. I think rutting's been going on for a while now. So is her name Holly? One of them. I heard she was sick. Who's sick? Are you going out this weekend? Definitely. I'm definitely going on. I'll be out there this week for sure. There ain't no doubt about that, man. After last weekend, I'm ready. I'm psyched. Fred, he moved out on the other side by his mom's. I haven't been able to reach out to him lately. I need to get in touch with him for New Year's and shit. But with me being stuck up in Peak, working 12-hour nights and then sleeping all day, it's hard to reach out to any of the guys out there. You sent me a get out of jail free card. I hope so, Kathy. I need one. I definitely need one. I just want to pass go one more time before they get me. I'll be all right, man. I'll look at it as a positive side. I think it'll be all right. We're going to get through this shit. It's over the rut now. That's what I thought too. Archery and muzzleloader. Them quiet killers. Archery ain't no joke, man. That's the wrong time of the year to be in the woods when they got bow and arrows. You can't hear that arrow coming until it's calm, until it doesn't stuck you. And that didn't sound right. Let me rephrase that. I didn't realize what I said till I already said that shit. But you guys understand what I was trying to say. 65 people watching, guys. Definitely hit that like button, man. Let's get this. I ain't even gonna try to say the word. Algorithm, however they say it. Ontario, Canada. What's up, Rob? I'm definitely going back. I'm going back. We're going in from the other side and going up under there, going in it. If they let me. Oh, the ghost friend of mine. I just ain't been paying it no mind. That's why I ain't answering the other questions up above. I'm just, the less I talk about it, the less happens. Hi from New Hampshire. What's up, man? In the car. I'm trying to, Rob. I'm trying, man. It's been a hard winter, and it ain't even winter yet, really. I mean, it's December, but what, the first day of winter is not till the 21st, I believe. Yeah, the 21st of this month is the first day of winter. Used to be used at 800 people watching. We'll get them back, Gene. I ain't been out there all like I should, man. This year's life been knocking me down. It been knocking a lot of people down. Trials and tribulations of life. It's hard to stay up on anything. I'm surprised I even still got my channel. You guys know how that goes. You need to give the shadow a name. No, I'm going to leave him alone. See, I'm talking about it, and the shadow moving, and my Christmas decorations made it through the windstorm. That wind was wicked last night. Jeremy in Alabama. I appreciate you, man. That means a lot. That's what's up, man. You know what to do. Get rid of him. I'm not. You keep saying that, but it's still here. Last time I was reading the prayer, started rubbing my back. Like, go ahead, keep on reading. I ain't messing with it, man. Oh, something did happen. I just reminded myself. I was laying on the couch, laying on my couch watching a movie, right? And the same shit happened to me. You see the light bulb go off above my head, but the same thing happened. I'm laying there watching a movie and shit, and on my back, I felt poking, like in the middle of my back, through the couch. It was poking me in the back. Like, damn, am I laying on Cookie? I leaned up and lifted my pillows up because I thought I was laying on my dog under the pillows, and there was nothing there. Cookie coming in into the living room. Like, that was wicked. That was wicked. I thought it was Cookie, and she was trying to poke me in the back, trying to let me know that I was laying on her, and it wasn't her. It's doing shit. It's definitely still doing shit. It knows I'm afraid of it. Yeah, that's why I don't like talking about it, because I think it understands. I think it understands for sure. Because if you notice, when I bring it up or we start talking about it, it starts doing shit. That's why I rearrange the rooms where it's not facing to the hallway, because that's how it wants to be as famous. It keeps showing itself. And it's hard to sleep there by yourself when you got this thing passing back and forth in your hallway. Tell it to go to the light. Hey, man, it needs to go anywhere but here. I don't care where it goes, light, dark, wherever, to the prom, to the club, wherever you want to go. Just go away from here. How do you think your phone fell off? That's a good point. That is a good point. That phone cost me a lot of money to get that footage. I had some great footage. My whole camping trip from the cabin was on that footage. I came home, jumped in the shower, man, and my phone slid right off the back of the commode down into the toilet. It's like, what are the chances of this? The whole time I'm in the shower, it was soaking in the toilet. It sucks. Have you tried salt? I tried rice. I tried a lot of stuff, and none of it worked. I had to end up taking it into some kind of phone shop. They charged me like $100 for a new screen and $90 for a new battery, and just to get the footage off. And I never used the phone since. No, I haven't seen nothing about Annette for a while. I'm gonna reach out to her tomorrow, see what I can find out, see what's going on with her. Dogs usually don't live where there's bad spirits. That's crazy, Deborah. But yeah, I'm scared of it, but not like that. Not like that. It didn't really. I don't want to talk about it, but it's cool. It's tolerable. Just don't think about it, pretty much. And when I do notice it, like pretend like I don't, or hurry up and look away from it, like don't acknowledge it, type of shit. Today, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm remembering little things that happened. Today, I came home from work. It's like it all happened within 10 seconds of me coming home from work, sitting down here. I set my phone down on the desk and I started turning. I have a laptop and I have my gaming computer sitting here. And when I come home from work, I come in, I'll turn my laptop on, my gaming computer on, and just like unwind. You know what I mean? So I came in, I hit the button on the gaming tower, I hit the button on the laptop, and I set my phone down. And as I'm starting to put in passwords and everything, I looked up to see if my password was going into the little slot, and I noticed my phone was twisting on the desk, like turning. Oh shit. And I just, like, as quick as I acknowledged it, I went right back to typing the password like I didn't even realize what was going on. But it's still moving shit. It's still doing little things. It's trying to get my attention, and the more it's just it's scary sometimes. It's scary sometimes. But that's how I'm pretty much living with it, is playing like it ain't even going on. Pretty much. Supernatural events will get stronger when you think of it all. You heard she got a younger man. Who we talking about? Annette. It's hard to tell with her, man. I don't know what's up. Right, Moon Rider. I keep telling stories, but I want to let you guys know what's going on at the same time. But that's what's going on with that thing. But I'm gonna reach out to Annette. I don't know what's up with her. If you guys hear from her, let me know. I'm gonna blow her phone up in the morning. I don't want to do it tonight. I don't want to mess with her tonight. Did you bring anything into that house from an object that you might have found somewhere else? Yeah, a lot. That whole wall. That's my thing. Like, I will grab something interesting from every spot that I go to, and I will add it to that collection. Like, for the most part, on one shelf is like a bone collection. From when I went out to the caves, it seemed like every time I went out a trail to head into the cave, the big opening on top, and I'll come back out the same way as I went in, and there'll be like a skull head laying there, or a different bone there, or there'll be a long bone with moss stuck down in the top. I got 2 of those that it left me. I mean, when I know that they're gifts that they're leaving, that it wasn't there 1 second, then on the way back through it's there, that I consider that them leaving me a gift. And I got a whole shelf full of gifts from them. Like the unicorn deer head it left me. I was I went out that cave trail, out that trail to the cave, and nothing was there. On the way back, it was setting up on a stump. That and that's like a once in a lifetime find. You'll never see another deer with one horn. You know what I mean? It's like a rare occasion. You'll never see. Matter of fact, I'll show it to you. You'll never see this ever in a lifetime. Oh, I'll get you guys the comments in 1 second. I want to show you this real quick. You see how there's one horn coming out there? There's no intrusion on the other side. You'll never ever see that again. And they left that for a gift there for me. It's an amazing find. This is rare, very rare. I call it the unicorn deer. Have you guys ever seen anything like this? You probably never will either. This is something like very interesting to come across. You'll never ever see this again. Ever. Wonder what something like that's worth. This might be my attorney. Hey attorney, you take a rare deer head for your services? I'm gonna set it down here on the floor and hope Cookie don't run with it. How many horns does the devil have? Hey, we're not going down that avenue, Brian. We're gonna leave that whole scenario alone. She think messing with ghosts are bad. You want to go straight to the top. I'm not going there with you. You've never seen it. You never will. Right, Moonrider? I realized that. That's why I changed the whole subject to these gifts. But you'll never ever see another unicorn deer again, ever. That would be like the first and last. I've looked them up. They're rare. Very, very rare. Hot bleach water. No, I've had it for a couple of years. But that's very interesting. I found so many. Do you remember in the same spot, actually, in the same area, I found another one. Actually, I'll show you. We'll just be like a little show and tell. Check this out, guys. I'll show you this one. I think I have shown you before. But for those that wasn't able to see it, they left me this in the same spot at different time that they left the skull. Now these antlers is not just antlers. Look what they did to the tips of these antlers. Look, let me see if I can get this on film. Can you see how they took it and sharpened the points on each point? Can you guys make that out? They took each point of the antler and they sharpened it as if they was making a weapon with it. This is completely broke off. That's fascinating. They sharpened the points. Like, come on over here. Hey, you never know, man. But they're making that's like a sign of tools that they're making or some shit. And the next thing they left me was like a fossil. Check this fossil rock out. You see the teeth in it? Tell me what that is. If I can get it in there. There's teeth right here. Right there. You can see the teeth. It's a fossil rock. And they left that there for me. They just little things. I got a whole shelf of gifts that they left over time for me going out there messing with them. Some I'll show you guys. Some I just put in my bag and add them to the collection. That might be for your protection, Jeffrey. They are looking after you. Remember the one gift they left me? I was coming when I went in. This copperhead wasn't on the rock. On the way out, there was a copperhead with teeth marks the whole way down. It curled up on a rock, laying on his back, like it's like, hey, I saved you. This could have got you right here. He killed it and left it laying on the rock. That was crazy. That's a teething rock for a baby Bigfoot. It's got teeth inside of it. And the rock, you see it right there. See the teeth inside there? I don't know what kind of animal that is in there, but there's teeth right there. I thought that was interesting and I kept it. Fossilized rock. There's a lot that's happened out there. It's been crazy, crazy adventure, and just little things like that's what keeps me going, man. You don't know fish. I don't know what it is either. It's just something different. They know what it was. They left it there for me. Boogers. I see you, Moon Rider. Wait until you hear what killed Andrew. Probably all them years of being in the hole. But I definitely wouldn't mind hearing the story. Thanks, Deborah. I have a whole shelf of stuff, man, that they've given me. I have hollowed out bones with like balls of moss sticking out the top of it like a flower, and it was just stuck there for whenever I passed. I know they left it there for me. There's no doubt about that. It wasn't there going through and then coming back out. It's there like a big standing out like a sore thumb, like, oh, here. There's no way around that. They left it for me. We're hoping that you would take it home with you. Yeah, I took it home. Every gift they ever left, I've taken it. When I first moved in, I never had a problem. I brought something. I feel like that too, Gene. I think I did too. I've had a psychic tell me that I picked something up from some blue and white building somewhere, like a convenience store or something, attached to me and followed me home. I don't know how it got here, but you're right. It wasn't here when I first moved here. The first few months was nothing here like that. And then all of a sudden, I think the first incident that happened when I moved in, I went out, I made some coffee. I came in here, sat down, waited till the coffee was done. And then I grabbed my cup. I went back out there to pour me a cup of coffee. And I have a long rug in front of my sink. The whole rug was rolled up against my sink, like in a tight roll. I mean, it rolled up. And Cookie's not going to roll up a carpet. My little chihuahua is not going to roll that carpet up that tight up against the sink and like rolled up underneath the sink, holding it there. That blew my mind. That blew my mind for sure. That was the first thing that ever happened, that first activity. That's what caught my attention. It might not have been the first activity, but it's the first that I've noticed. Have you had a lot of ghosts following you out in the bush? Not that I know of. I know that they're out there, and as you guys heard in the last video, there's a lot of EVPs, a lot of voices. Some I couldn't make out what it was saying, like the whispers, but going through that area, there was a lot of voices. The one I made out, I said, I need to get out of here. I need to keep it moving. And the voice said, why? It's like it's asking me why I gotta move, why I gotta leave. That was creepy. That's creepy. Some of the shit they were saying, I made out to get out. What was that? That 1945, it told me to. You hear that? At 1945, it told me to get out on that video. See, I talked about it. Yeah, you did, Lee. Some of them timestamps I got from you, I seen in the comments. I started going back to the timestamps you guys left, and sure as shit, man, that blows my mind. Them voices are just crazy. You had to switch phones. The other one died. Did you go do the asylum hospital? No. I didn't actually make it there this year. Did I keep the snake? You mean the Copperhead did the Bigfoot left now. But they did leave me something similar that's very interesting. Check this out. Before I'm done, I'm going to have my whole shelf down here. Check this out. Tell me that ain't cool. I'm not sure what kind of snake it is, but that's fascinating. That's just crazy. It's the whole skeletal of a snake. And it looks like he's in a striking, position. It's cool. That's a cool find right there. And they left that as a gift, setting up on a log as I'm walking out. Awful skinny. It's just a little skeletal. A tapeworm. Nah, it's a snake skeletal. You could hear him talking. Yeah, that's what I was saying, Deborah. Them voices are creepy as hell. You think it's a tapeworm? I ain't never seen a tapeworm that big. Not with a skeletal like that. That sort of looks like a mud fossil. Well, I heard what it said, Deborah. It was spooky. That's what it was. Jeff, I talked to Tom, and he doesn't want to do an interview, but I can go ahead with telling the full story. That's what's up. I should keep my spirit box locked up in a glass jar. You know what? That I was thinking about that spirit box. The last time we got real good use out of it, we came back from we took it to Jamalville and did a thing up there on Jamalville. That's posted up on the other channel, Jeff's Real World. But we came back here and Jeff was playing with that spirit box. He was sitting right there actually, and he's sitting there holding it, looking at it, and asking it questions. You know what I mean? And I forget what the question was he asked. It scared me. I wasn't even holding it, but it scared me. And he was looking at it, and he asked us something, and all of a sudden it started making like this. It's hard to explain. It, like a walkie-talkie when you get them too close. That and like that noise it makes. Well, it did that, and it started getting real loud, like it was about to explode. Man, it was crazy. And he had the EMF in the other hand. It went solid all the way up to red and stayed there. And then the spirit box started making the sound and got louder and louder, and it was just intense. Like you could feel the energy that was around him. Whatever question he asked, it didn't like at all. It freaked me out. And he was holding the power button and trying to shut it off, and it wouldn't shut off. He pulled the battery out, and for like 10 seconds, it stayed on. It kept making a noise after 10 seconds. And after he threw the battery, he threw the spirit box in the corner, and it's still making the sound. And then it started, you can hear it dying down with no battery, no power in it. That was freaky. I haven't used the spirit box since that day. Since that night, I haven't used it. It's been in my closet ever since. Any of the paranormal equipment that I haven't brought it out since that day. That shit was freaky. That messing with that shit is a whole other ball game. If you notice, I haven't posted up another paranormal video since Jamalsville. I do too, Lee. You think it's called mud fossils? You talking about this one? It might be. You might be right. Mud fossil sounds about right. It's pretty cool though, and that was one of the gifts that they left. have that weird noise every time. Right? I had that feeling too, Deborah. Oh, I'm glad it made that damn noise. Remember I was telling you about the hornet? Well, it's not a hornet anymore. That hornet I got rid of like a million times. It kept popping up. It changed. It's not a hornet anymore. It's now a damn stink bug. This same stink bug. Let me tell you about this stink bug, man. I, I, I threw this thing outside 3 or 4 times. I threw it directly outside. I don't want to kill him because if you kill him, that brings so many more back. So I threw him outside, and the next morning he's back in here again every time. So I said, all right, I got some toilet paper. I let it crawl onto the toilet paper. I flushed it. I flushed it at least 5 times. Every morning it's back. You know what I mean? I flushed it that night. By morning, it's back. Somehow it's back. And I'm thinking it can't be the same stink bug. So I took a black permanent marker and I put a line down his back. I got the toilet paper. I flushed his ass. I flushed him with the toilet paper down the toilet. The next morning, he's up on my light. Zzz, like, here I am. He's back with the same black dot on his back. How is that possible? Tell me how that is freaking possible that this damn stink bug will not leave. I can't get rid of it. No matter what I do, it just keeps coming back. This stink bug is a plague, and it's the same one, the same dot on his back. I can't get rid of it. No matter how many times I flush it, no matter how many times I throw it out the house, he's right back in my bathroom, or he's back here on the wall. I don't know if you can see it. I'll raise it up a little bit for a second. Wait. Now, you see that drawing up there is like half cut off, but for some reason it stays on that Bigfoot drawing. Let me raise it a little bit more so you can see. That Bigfoot drawing right there. It likes that drawing right there. And every single time, every morning, it's not on there right now, but every morning that's where the damn thing will be posted up looking down at me like, hey, here I am. Them stink bugs, man, you can't get rid of it. Put it in the jar, it'll die in there. Good idea. Why didn't I think of that shit? That's a good idea. I'm gonna get it and put it in the jar. But he'll only buzz once. If you don't catch him on that first buzz, you ain't catching it, and you can't spot him. But I heard him. He's back. And I flushed him yesterday, actually. And he'll die in there. I'm definitely going to do that, man. This stink bug is on my nerves. I've never seen anything that you flush. Like all the spiders that I've ever flushed, they never came back. They stayed down. Why in the hell does this stink bug just keep coming back? They come in for the winter. I don't know. Nah, it's the same one. I thought that same thing too. I kill one, get rid of one, and another one take his place. But I put that black mark on his back. It's the same one. And it freaked me out when I noticed that after I flushed him, he's right back. How is that possible? It's weird. That's mind blowing, really. But anyways, guys, I know I've been dragging it out. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. Put white paint on him. I did. I put that black marker, permanent marker on his back and flushed his ass. And the next morning, he was on my light in my bathroom looking down at me while I'm shaving. I was in the middle of shaving. He said, bzzz, like, here I am. He's right up there looking down at me. These stink bugs give no Fs. He came back after flushing a few times. I threw him outside a few times. He keeps coming back. These things are freaking nuts. Put a Ziploc bag in it and throw it away. I'm gonna try the jar thing. Once now that I know he's back, I'm gonna put him in the jar and leave him set. See what happens. I will shit bricks if he ends up out the jar in my bathroom up on my light the next day out there, catch him in the jar. I'm moving out if that happens. Look behind the curtains for him. I don't got to. I just got to look at that picture. By morning, he'll be on that picture. Drop a cigarette in there, smoke his ass out. I hear you. It sounds like a plan. But all right, Bigfoot world, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to go get some sleep. I want to hit the woods early in the morning, man. I want to get out there like right before sun up so I can be out there. Grab it in a wet paper towel and it won't stink. Listen, this thing just won't go away. It just don't go away. But with that being said, guys, I had a good time tonight. I'm definitely going to be here for Christmas Eve. We'll spend Christmas Eve together, guys. I hope everyone has a great holiday. Definitely enjoy it. Spend time with the ones you love. That's all that matters. And actually, what matters most, stay tuned for this next crazy-ass adventure, Bigfoot World. Stay tuned, guys.